الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل الله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقال الله تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم من أجل ذلك كتبنا على بني إسرائيل أنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا ومن أحياها فكأنما أحيا الناس جميعا صدق الله العظيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين يا رب العالمين. First of all, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to be here in this masjid, in this beautiful masjid, after praying the Salat al-Maghrib with Jama'ah, with congregation. For those brothers who are joining us this week, we have had 2 weeks previously on this topic. Today will be the final week, and today inshallah we'll discuss a few things regarding the act of marriage. But before we start, I take a few moments to remember our brothers and sisters in Islam. From today onwards, when you hear the name New Zealand, you will think of other things. In the past, when someone said New Zealand, you probably think about rugby, lambs, sheep. But now, if someone says to New Zealand, something else will come into your mind, and that will be the horrific scenes that some of you may have seen in the videos which happened yesterday before the Salat al-Jum'ah in the city of Christchurch. So our prayers and our thoughts are with them continuously all the time. We should think about their families, think about the ones who have passed away, the shuhada, fi sabilillah. Well, like I said yesterday, we shouldn't be sorry for them. We should be sorry for ourselves. For them, we are happy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose a time and a place for them. The best of places, the best of time, the best of month, etc. So we cannot really feel sorry for them. Rather, we are happy for them. We rejoice for them. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that don't think that those who have passed away, those who have been killed in my path, as dead. Rather, they are alive. Al-ahya'un عِنَّ رَبِّهِمْ يُرْزَقُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is providing them with rizq, with sustenance, etc. So on this note, after each salat, since yesterday, we have been making dua for them, for their families. And also there is a small vigil tomorrow in the town center. A mixture of masajid, of our priests, our imams have come together. And it's a 10-15 minutes time to be silent and to reflect upon what has happened to the humanity. As a human race, we have become worse than the animals. كَالْأَنْعَامِ بَلْ هُمْ أَضَلُّ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran that a time will come that even though you will be in your human flesh, your actions will be worse than the animals. And even the animals don't go as low as this. In the Quran, we are told that once your characteristics, your manners, your adab become lower, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does He do? He makes you go astray. He makes you go astray. So let's make a short dua for them, that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them the highest place in the Firdaus. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give the families, the children, the grandchildren, sabrun jameel in this time of distress and sorrow. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow the whole humankind to take lessons from this. Not just the Muslims, rather than the whole humankind has failed. If we just blame it on the Muslims, then we are doing injustice. Yes, the Muslims have a part to play, but it's the whole humankind who really need to look into themselves, that how far have we gone? Is this really the value of the human blood, that you go and you kill them in the masajids, in the kanisa, in the churches, in the synagogues? This is all against the teachings of Islam and all the religions which we see out. In particular, we are concerned with what Islam teaches us, how much halal and haram we take from the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them peace and comfort in these times of tribulations, and may He allow us, to really pray at all times for the brothers and sisters around the world, wherever they may be suffering. It is not just in New Zealand, like I mentioned yesterday, they are suffering around the world, in Palestine, in Burma, in China, wherever they may be. Make dua to them, Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma aghfir lahum warhamhum wa'afihim wa'afu anhum. Allahumma aghfir li jami' mawta al-muslimin. Allahumma ashfi mardana wa marda al-muslim. There are injured people among them as well, which we should always make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those who have had shot wounds, gun wounds, these are all people who still need your du'as, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May He give them the shifa kamil in this world and the ajr in the hereafter. Having said that, we will move on to today's topic, inshallah wa ta'ala, brothers. Very, very